and it may be the biggest ever industrial action to hit the healthcare system in the United Kingdom. We're also expecting more strikes from teachers, rail workers and others, including physiotherapists and bus drivers.
It's so, solidarity to the working class revolting all around the world. But having said that, it is truly embarrassing that the French actively show us up here in the United States. But god damn it, dude. The British? Really? You're going to let English laborers show us up like that? Really? Like, losing to the French, they love to revolt over like every week. But god damn, dude, even the British, dude, that is fucked up. God, we are such pathetic losers in this goddamn country. It's not even funny at this point. Actually, imagine getting like outclassed by a bunch of who are like, yay, Slave! We're doing the fucking thing. England is coming home. This is how they speak. That's how they speak every day. And they got more backbone. My man said, why don't you help organize something then? First of all, you idiot. I literally do actively work with unions. I don't know why the you act like this is not the case. And secondly, you think I'm capable of executing and facilitating a general strike in this country where the union participation rate is 11% of the entire workforce? Are you out of your mind? Yeah, there you go. I did it. I declare tomorrow a general strike. There you go.
Hooray!
We did it, bro.
We should point out that a lot of these strikes have a high degree of public support. The numbers that I've seen, for instance, show public support for the nurses' strike at between 60 and 70%. Many people here seem to feel that while there are international factors in the economic downturn, for instance, the war in Ukraine, the UK government is also partly to blame. And the International Monetary Fund...
Yeah, general strike. How about getting one industry to strike first? Exactly.
Seems to share that sentiment. It recently forecast that in 2023, this year, the UK will fare the worst of any developed country, in part because of the government's fiscal and monetary policies.
And it's not just the UK. There have been strikes in France as well. I know at least one of the issues, and it's about a proposal, not something that's actually happened yet. But tell us what's going on in France.
Yeah, it's a little different in France. We saw a massive protest yesterday, more than 1 million people on the streets of Paris, as well as strikes hitting the rail system, air transport and schools. Once again, these strikes seem to have quite a lot of public support. But the issue in France, what they're protesting, is President Emmanuel Macron's plan to raise the retirement age from 62 to 64, so to raise the retirement age by 2 years. What Macron is trying to do is overhaul the welfare system in France. He has said that people in his country, quote, need to work more.
Things are heating up, dude. Neoliberalism is an institutional failure. Just widespread institutional failure is just rearing its ugly head. And if there isn't genuine leftist momentum that comes out of this because it's been adequately squashed by capital owners, you are going to see fascism, okay? One or the other. When neoliberal modes of governance lose their grip on power, they will rely on fascists to control. Not to get like super sad and super scary and you know, talk about this, but...
So I hope you enjoyed your day out today. It's been great to see so many new people coming into our movement, coming into our campaigns, on strike for the first time ever. We're not going to win it in one day. We're going to win it by staying the course. We're going to have to dig in. We're going to have to fight for our future. This is the fight of our generation, and it's a fight for our whole people. So let's pledge ourselves.
Trust me, the British here get it. We just don't understand the state of the British left, man. I'm sorry, but you see the British left through American rose-tinted glasses? Wait, what? Why am I seeing it through American rose-tinted glasses when I'm like also ripping into the Labour Party because it's basically gone back to American Democratic Party style neoliberalism? I don't even understand what you're saying. Corbyn's problem is he doesn't openly condemn the Labour Party and its reactionary, opportunistic attitude. If he did that, there would be no problem. But without that condemnation of parliamentary politics, it's misleading union leaders into believing that the Labour Party will save them. But Corbyn himself is supposed to be a vehicle for the unions to utilize him through the Labour Party. Why the fuck would he turn around and shit on that? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What is it? What is supposed to come from just saying parliamentary politics is a toilet? What's going to happen? Is there a permanent revolution upon us? Is that what's going on? Global permanent revolution? Is that going to happen? You're a militant communist. Explain it to me, please. How that's going to work. It's not that the Labor Party will ever save you. Why the do I talk about American politics in the exact same way? Understand that it's not about the Labor Party saving you. Bourgeois democracy will not save you. However, it can open up avenues for better organizing. You really mean to tell me that if Corbyn currently wasn't in charge, if Corbyn was currently in charge of the British government, you don't think that it would be easier, at the very least, easier to do, work stoppages? You don't think that he'd be an adequate person utilizing the bully pulpit? It would. It 100% would. It would. Same with Bernie Sanders. He is not single-handedly the savior, and neither is Corbyn. If that's the case, then why the is Thatcher so bad? Uniquely evil, uniquely bad. If it doesn't matter, and if the capitalist machine is working as intended, and it doesn't matter, then what's the difference between, again, Margaret Thatcher? If you cannot comprehend the difference between someone like Corbyn and Starmer, I don't know what to tell you. And if you can comprehend the difference between the two, you understand that they can at least make it easier. Is misleading to say that the Labor Party will aid the working class in any way? We need to break away from them? No, the problems of the system are much bigger than him. I get the difference. Okay, if you get the difference, then you understand that. Well, first of all, why do you get the difference? Ask yourself that. Because this means that there is no difference. Who cares if the Labor Party is led by Keir Starmer or Corbyn, if they are not going to even a little bit, even marginally aid labor movement and labor momentum? Who cares? It's great.